What's going on, y'all? So listen, y'all. First of all, veer off for a second. So, bitch, y'all know it's Pride Weekend. But I'm so upset right now because I did not know that they was doing the Southside Pride Fest around here, around my place, and one of the after parties is literally a couple of blocks away from my house, so I ain't got to catch no Uber. I'm saving money and all that shit, bitch. And it was free to get in, and you know the shit sold the fuck out. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? Y'all better open that space up some more. But anyway, girl, let's just get into this fuck shit. Happy Pride to everybody. Um, Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 17, Risk and Regulations. Listen, okay, this episode was cute. It gave me a little some. You know, the main story gave us something. Y'all know that's Megan, Michael, and Sarah, okay? Let's just get to, who really did have nothing? Jasmine and, we got Jasmine and her mama Lizzie, okay? Jasmine come over to the crib, you know, and Lizzie was like, she lives 4 hours away, so she's coming over here and spending some time with me. You know, she brought some Mexican food. Lizzie is sitting there with a bowl full of Cheeto and water trying to make cheese sauce, bitch. Okay, she said, Jasmine was sitting there looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing? She said, girl, listen, when we was up in prison, we ain't had no cheese, so we crunched up some Cheetos and put some water up in there to make some cheese sauce. I said, Lizzie, you're not in prison no more. I'm pretty sure you probably got a few slices of processed cheese. Don't eat that shit because you know it ain't real. You got a few slices of processed cheese up in your goddamn refrigerator, or you could have just told your daughter to go to the store and pick up some, okay? We ain't in prison no more. You are a man, Damon. Get that. But anyway, so, you know, she's feeling some type of way because Jasmine asked about what happened on the date. You know what I'm saying? And she said, you know, he just really wasn't my speed. That wasn't my type. That wasn't, you know, what I was looking for, whatever. And, you know, when I came home, it just was like, man, I really had to stop myself from calling Scott. Like, I was about to call him. Mama, I would be so fucking pissed at your ass, and I'll fuck your ass up if you would have called Scott. Like, come on, that man ain't shit, bitch. That man ain't. I said, hold up. Hold up. Now, I understand that Jasmine was pissed off at the fact that Scott was giving her money, and he knew that most of that money was going to her heroin addiction. But at the end of the day, Scott was just being naive. That's what Scott's problem was. He was just being naive, okay? He wasn't abusing your mama. He wasn't calling her out her name. He wasn't playing games with her like that. Your mama was the one that was playing games with him, okay? So you should be fucking pissed at your mama for accepting it and using that man for all that shit and making him fall so deep in love like that for her, okay? This man did all this shit for how many years for Lizzie, okay? Bankrupt his ass, deaded his ass, and she's still driving around in the car that he brought. Bitch, Lizzie a G. Lizzie and G ain't really got shit to show for but that goddamn car, bitch, and her freedom. That is it. Okay? But, and not even that, because she's still on parole. But, he did all this shit for her, and what did she do for him? Bitch, he didn't even get to put his finger up in there to smell how she smelled. You know what I'm saying? To even taste the tip. You know what I'm saying? He didn't force her to do nothing. Okay? And you so hell bent on being mad at him. And it's just like, girl, you doing a lot. You doing a lot. You know, she was like, I was thinking about, you know, going down there to California and visiting him and seeing him do a little pop-up or whatever. And so she was like, Mama, no, I will fuck your ass up if you do some shit like that. You know, she was like, I was just thinking about it. I ain't say I was gonna do it. Little do Jasmine know, Lizzie done already brought a ticket. Lizzie done already went to her parole and asked could she leave out. And she was like, yeah, she got conditions. She can't do no alcohol. She can't do no drugs. Okay? None of that shit. Unless she on the monitor, how would they know? But anyway, drug test. You know, but anyway, she got up in that car with that Scott brought her, and she went to the airport, and she was about to board Spirit Airlines. I said, you know what? Lizzie said, I ain't even telling Scott that I'm coming. I'm just going to pop up on that ass. I said, you know, Scott still love her. Sky still want her. That's why no, we seen that last week. He wanted to go on a blind date with somebody. He really didn't want to do it. He wanted the bitch to be like, Lizzie. I said, oh, I wanted to get somebody so sprung on me like that. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even, bitch, you ain't even get to experience things that I can really make your ass sprung off of. And you just sprung just the mentioning of my name and just the hearing of my voice and stuff like that, bitch. Come on. Lizzie, use a G, bitch. Use a skin in the CSG. Like, you need to teach us. Teach us. But anyway, get these niggas for their paper. But no. Moving on from that. Let's get to Clint and goddamn Tracy. Clint goes over there to his daddy. Now, remember, I said the daddy don't really be on the show. The daddy was on the show this night, okay? And, you know, it's like he's going to each family member. And then we find out that Clint is the only child. So, you know, that's why his relationship with his parents is so close. And I do appreciate that, you know. So at this point, he talking to the daddy. They at the butcher shop or wherever that they own or whatever. And they back there butchering the meat and seasoning up and all that stuff. I was like, oh, y'all season the food. Okay, and I did not see y'all just put salt and pepper on there. But have you ever looked at the food channel on the cooking channel or the food channel, baby? Let me tell you something. It's this craze going around with the mukbang stuff that be on YouTube or whatever. If you look at cooking shows and stuff like that, you know, that's damn near the same thing. I just realized that. But anyway, whatever. I look at the shit because, you know, I can't eat the shit no more. But anyway, what was he doing? He's trying to get Daddy to convince Mama Alice to go over there and just let Tracy in. Clint let us know that his daddy don't like Tracy either. He was like, y'all ain't even met the bitch yet. Yep. And the way that the daddy was just like, okay, yep. So, you know, he was just like that. And he was like, well, you know, Clint said, even though Dad don't fuck with Tracy like that, it'll be easier to get Mama to want to see her, come over to see her or whatever. Come over to the idea of seeing Tracy if I go through that. And so that eventually does happen. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, while Clint is over there with his daddy, Tracy is gone with his credit card to go get some shopping stuff. I said, oh, Clint, come on now. You got to stop this. The last time you let this bitch do that, she ran off with the car. Okay, but, you know, you do what you got to do. If you can afford it, you trust the bitch, you do what you got to do. Okay, you leaving it in her hands. And she surprisingly didn't go overboard because all she came out of that store with was a confident bag of some other stuff. That was it. And so at this point, she talking to the sales lady because the sales lady thinks she about to make a sale. You want to know why that sales lady thought she was about to make a sale? Because she saw them cameras, okay? She was like, ooh, a potential client that may have some money because I see these cameras or whatever. And if they don't pay, the camera people might pay, production might pay. No, girl, that ain't how it is, okay? But she was trying to stay focused. Tracy is in her feelings because she's like, you know, I don't know nobody here. It's my last day of parole. I feel like just saying fuck it because, you know, Alice made me feel bad about myself. She don't even want to talk to me. She don't want to do nothing. I don't know nobody here. Like, I don't got no friends. And then the sales lady, mind you, she talking all this shit to the sales ladies who is just standing there like, I mean, I can be your friend for the day, you know, until we make the sale. I said, bitch, you better. Bitch, you better do what you gotta do to get that sale, girl. But she was like, for the day, yeah, girl. Okay, since they so freely want to tell everybody their story that they've been in jail and prison and all this stuff, I would not be wanting the people to know that. Okay, that'd be embarrassing to me that I allowed myself to get into a position where I had to be locked the fuck up. Okay, and I want to tell the world, no. Okay, but then she gets in the Uber or whatever, and she's on her way home back to the house. And she was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And she goes to a bar. She get her some tequila and Coke. And I said, oh, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you supposed to be drinking on your... Is that a parole violation? I really hope it ain't. I really hope it ain't, because they got you on camera with the drink and everything. Because, sometimes with the parole, things, you can't do drugs, you can't drink alcohol, you can't be around other felons and all this stuff, whatever. It's different stipulations. So I'm just thinking, like, girl, this your last day. You only got a few more hours on parole. Don't fuck it up now, bitch. Clint at the house, mind you, he said, I just came back from work. He get a phone call from his daddy. And daddy said, you know what? I didn't convince mama to let her come over for lunch. So you can bring little Tracy over and we can have our lunch together. Yes. Okay, right on, Dad. He's all good and everything. His spirit is lifted and high. Mama wanted me my boo. Okay, cool. So he get into the house. Baby. Where you at, girl? Let me tell you what's going on, girl. Where you at? Baby ain't no goddess. Goddess ain't nowhere to be found, girl. Okay, Goddess been out in the bar. Okay, I was chilling at the Goddess was at the bar. Okay, and just having her little drink or doing whatever the fuck she was doing. Okay, and at this point in time, a couple of hours then rolled past. Clint is nervous. He's smoking that cigarette. Shit. You know what? She only had a few more hours. I don't want her to fuck it up because, I know this stuff been bad or whatever, but, she's on parole, okay? And I don't want her to be, fucking it up because, she is a drug addict. And it's just like an alcoholic. No matter if you're clean or if you haven't had a drink in a while, some years, whatever, you're still going to be an alcoholic. You're still going to be a drug addict. I said, well, damn, Clint, you get some little smarts to you, okay? Because you're 100% correct. You are 100% correct. Okay? And so at this point, Tracy do finally come in. And he was like, where were you? And all this stuff. She was like, listen, I'm just tired, bitch. Okay? Come on. Every time I come up in the house, you griping at me. You doing all this stuff. She just needed a break for his ass. That's it. Clint and Tracy gonna be fine until next episode. Bitch, I can't wait till we find out what Clint did that made Tracy go off and slam the door in his face. Bitch, Clint, don't let me find out that your ass is out here cheating or doing some foul shit to her. Well, I mean, he was like, tit for tat, because bitch, you done played me, so let me play your ass, okay? I had to gain you had to gain my trust back. Now you gonna have to make me gain yours, girl. I don't know what's going on. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about that one. Y'all tell me what y'all think gonna happen on that one. Moving on from there, we got Andrea and Lamar. So Lamar is back, and I felt a type of way. Am I the only one, or am I doing too much? That feels a way about these kids calling these men that not necessarily daddies, and I know they've been up in there in the family for a couple of months or so, whatever. But when Priscilla saw Lamar, Papa. Now I know the history, okay? I just feel weird about that. That ain't her daddy. But he acting like the dad. That ain't her father. He's acting like the daddy. That's the only father figure that she's known ever since he's been in prison. I get that, but it just still weirds me out every time. And then to see the other kids, the 14 and the 17-year-old, just sitting there like, girl, what the fuck? We done told mama about this shit. She don't listen. She just let her say whatever she want to say. So we just gonna go with the flow. And they just sitting there like, the fuck? Okay, and you here, so what? We supposed to jump for joy too? No, bitch, that's not what's about to happen. Nyla was giving me all the energy that I needed, okay? Nyla, whatever the fuck you want to call her, that's my girl, okay? That is my girl. She had all the flavor, all the attitude that he deserved, okay? Like, bitch, what really pissed me off about that scene was, he felt some type of way. And Nyla had every right to feel some type of way about the fact that he didn't really show his appreciation for them because, he talked about something. He want to go and get something to eat or whatever. And she was like, well, me and mom spent all day at the store trying to pick up food so we can cook you a welcome home dinner or whatever. He was like, nah, but that's going to take too long. I want something to eat right now. I said, what the fuck? You's a real bitch, Lamar. You really are. So from the time that it took y'all to actually get together, get your stuff together so that y'all can get in the car, go drive down to the restaurant, put your order in, wait for the food to be prepared, and then get it. They could have fixed the food and it could have been done the same amount of time. It could have been ready the same amount of time. And then, like Nyla felt some way about that. Like you could have at least shown your appreciation that we at least taking the effort to do this, even though you fucked over our trust. You know what I'm saying? So they go to the restaurant and, Tennessee, he just feeling some type of way like, bitch, you a grown ass man. Okay. You should know right from wrong. You should know what you should be doing and not doing or whatever. You got to gain that trust back, bitch. Nyla's feeling the same way. She barely saying anything. She's giving him resistance. And it pissed me off like, Lamar, the only person that's going to be happy to see you is little Priscilla because she don't know no better. She's a kid. She don't know no better, okay? But these are budging teenagers going into young adulthood, bitch. They know more better about it. They have emotions. They know that you coming into their life and they've already probably been through some stuff and been through disappointment, and you are just another disappointment on their list, okay? If the kids gave you resistance when they first saw your ass, and then you got to a point where they became cool with you, and then you left again to do the same shit that they first saw you for, why would you think that they was gonna be like all happy and welcoming to you? No, you should have been prepared for the resistance that they was gonna give you. Common sense would have told you that, okay? But you just gotta work on getting their trust back. That's basically what's going on with that shit. We're gonna be a family and all that stuff. Oh, girl, you ain't my family. He trying to pride himself on the fact that, he's coming in, taking care of, other people's responsibilities because a lot of men wouldn't do this and all this shit. Okay, Aaron, you ain't got shit else to do at this point. Maggie, let me tell you something. And I'm finna go in because this morning I woke up in a tweak thread with Marcelino and Andrea. Bondi was in it too. Mind you, it was a video or something that he had tweeted and we was at it in it. I said, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? How? So bitch, obviously you don't know because I'm not a fan. But anyway, moving on from that, it was just awkward. I'm looking at what's being said and all the stuff is about like after, episode video, whatever that they talking about something. I didn't even watch it, okay? But whatever, moving on from that. It was just really weird. I said, oh, so okay. But anyway, moving on from that, let's talk about Marcelino and Brittany. Marcelino and Brittany, basically, they're getting ready. I think that was his mother who was watching the baby, whatever. They're finna go down to the lawyer because Brittany wants some custody. She wants to see what her rights are, what she can do. And at this time, I'm not even finna spend all this time on Marcelino and Brittany because it's frustrating. It's frustrating because I want to give Marcelino a chance. I do. Truth be told, I do. Because he has come in and he has taken care of people and trying to be a protector, trying to be a provider, trying to be a father figure to Brittany's son or whatever, because not too many people would do something like that, given her circumstances and all that stuff. Understandable. I get that. But it's just his tone, his aggressiveness, his machismo. It's all of that just comes out. It's too much and it seems so fucking controlling and it seems almost as if he's trying to isolate Brittany. Okay? That may not be his goal. That may not be what he's trying to do, but that is exactly how it appears and it comes off on camera. Okay? You at the lawyer's office. Brittany is trying to present her case. She's telling him all the charges that she had and, what went on and how can that affect me and all this stuff. Marcelino feels a little bit vindicated about what he was saying about her being around all these people that's felons and all this stuff and how that can come back and haunt her. And especially now with this child support case, this custody case that they're trying to get going. She wants custody of Gio. She trying to get 50-50 custody. This motherfucker talking about I want 100% custody. First of all, shut up. Shut up. You can't go against the mama's wishes right now, okay? That is her child. And that was what was irritating me. He kept on saying that, and Brittany is looking like, no, I'm not trying to tick him off. I'm not trying to make him mad. I just came out. He can use all this stuff against me. That's what the lawyer is saying or whatever, too. And I want 100% cussing. And then when they get to the house and they're talking about it, and she going into how his past, or he feeling some way because, his daddy wasn't there, or he seen some shit that his daddy did to his mama, and if he wasn't in that environment and all that stuff, it don't fucking matter. It ain't about you. And what pissed me off is that Marcelino sitting here talking like he's the only decision maker up in this bitch, okay? Truth be told, this is her child. Yes, you are playing daddy, but you ain't father, okay? That's what it is. And father is the biological. Daddy is the person that is in the house and doing all that they can for the person. I get it. I get it. You feel like you got some rights right now. We trying to get you some. And I was 100% here for Brittany when she was trying to say, first, let's try to get 50% first, and then see how that goes, and then work on trying to. We have to do this in fucking steps and increments, okay? We can't just push forward and go ahead and try to get 100% like this when I have this record and all this stuff, and he can use that against me and all this shit. She's looking ahead. She's looking at all the different possibilities of what happened. He just want 100% custody and all this shit. He going back into his past. He crying over that. This ain't about your past. This is about what's going on right now with this little boy. Mind you, I said, because Marcelino tries to make it seem like, dude ain't been in the life or whatever, and he been the only daddy that the boy know. I was like, well, the boy was with him for like, 2 years or some shit like that or whatever when she was in jail. Brittany had to hop her ass on fucking Twitter and come back at me and be like, no, bitch. She ain't say bitch. She was like, no, girl, he was with my mama and he was with me until I went to jail and all this stuff, or whoever. Okay, girl, whoop de fucking do. He still wasn't with. I was about to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really felt like in her spirit that she really did something by correcting the situation. Either way, your man's still being controlling, okay? Your man is doing the fucking most, And I felt some type of way about that little boy calling him daddy too. But, it is what it is. It is what it is, because he did that and it threw me off the first time I heard it earlier in the season, and it threw me off again. But, girl, it's like he's trying to isolate her. I don't like it. I don't like it. But anyway, moving on from them. Did I do Andrea, Clinton, Brittany, Lizzie? Wait a minute, how many is that? Andrea, Clint, Brittany, Lizzie. Okay, yeah, that's 5. It's 5 couples. Megan and motherfucking Sarah and goddamn Michael. Bitch. They pissed me off so bad because I can't, like, I ain't on nobody's side in this, because everybody is 100% wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, Sarah is sitting there in that car going on, motherfucker, you doing all this stuff. Who the fuck was there to hold you down, bitch? I was where the fucking devil was there holding you down. I did all this shit to me, and you gonna fuck around and do all this stuff to me? You couldn't even come over here. You couldn't even call me and tell me what's going on. You couldn't even do that when you got out of jail. You went to go see that fat ass bitch of yours, your little fucking girlfriend and all that shit. That's what you could have did. You ain't even come over here. You didn't even call and see about your kids. That's what you fucking do. I'm 9 months pregnant out here up in the winter and doing all this shit up in the cold, and I still gotta work and all this shit. I'm sitting here like, girl, who fucking fault is that? Do we supposed to feel sorry for you because of this? I think not. Okay? Because Ashley don't. And you want to know why? Because, bitch, you knew how he was. You knew how he was, and you are a willing participant. You took up and you stayed up with him. Okay? You chose to be there for him. You chose to hold him down after he did you wrong before he went in. He cheated on you with probably multiple girls before he went in. You know he was a cheater. You was okay with that. And now that it's being displayed on fucking TV, you have an issue with it. That's what it feel like. Because other than that, if we had not known about this, I feel like Sarah wouldn't even give a shit. Because you can have your little bitch over there up in Texas. As long as you bring that shit home to me, I'm still gonna be your motherfucking wife. She want that title so damn bad. Okay? He was like, listen, bitch, we ain't even got a fucking beef, okay? You can tell me what you want. Do you want a divorce? Do you want a divorce? No, I want to hear you say it. You was out there with your girlfriend. You was out there with your girlfriend. You did this, you did that. Bitch, I want to parent the kids together. I don't have a girlfriend, but, if you want a divorce, we can get a divorce. Okay, he never said I want a divorce. The tactic that Michael is playing, he needs to hold on to Sarah as long as Sarah is willing to hold on, because he gets a little bit of security from her. Not necessarily love and all that stuff, but real security, like a place to stay, possibly, some sex and all that stuff. It's he trying to milk whatever he can out of her, okay? Because at this point, what's the point? And then, out of fear that she might try to take his kids away. That's what's holding over his head as well. Why he not really just saying, bitch, fuck you, I don't give a shit. We can work out some child's visitation shit, and I'll send you the child support when I get a job in the mail. That's what we'll do. That's why he not doing that shit. And so Sarah, you get yourself all amped up and all this stuff. Like, girl, are we supposed to feel something for you? No, because you allowed this to happen. You willingly put yourself in this situation. So fuck what? Crack your tears and move the fuck on. You could have been left, but you chose to stay and all this stuff. Ain't nobody tell you to hold that jailbird down. Okay, how many times? And he publicly humiliated your ass. And then let's just get over that to Sarah. Mind you, he on Day phone. Okay, and he trying to talk, and this is what she doing. It's like, it don't even matter. Sarah didn't even have to come up. It could have been talking about something else, and she still would have went off like, who want to be with that? He trying to justify everything, and I'm like, bruh, no. Okay, bruh, no. And it was like, at this point in time, fuck it. I'm finna go over here with Megan. Megan finna come out there, pick him up. They go out there. He got to be back in the house by 7 o'clock, so I'm trying to keep him on the straight and narrow this time. So please have him back here by 7. Okay, girl. Girl, they go to his hotel, her hotel. And they so ready to get it in, bitch. And he was like, I'm so stressed out. Now I need to go meet Megan so that I can get de-stressed. I said, Megan, you are literally just here to be fucked on. Okay? Literally and figuratively. That's it. You're not here for nothing else. He just want to fuck you. That's it. Okay? That's all that you can offer him at this point. You know what I'm saying? Oh, can this get wet? I don't know about the monitor on his leg, the bracelet, but I don't know how wet it's gonna be, but it sure enough ain't gonna be dry. I said, Megan, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, bitch. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, now this is what the debate was going on in the comments last week, because for the past couple of episodes, they keep on drawing out the fact that Megan got this, secret or whatever to tell Michael. Now, people was thinking that she was pregnant. People was like, well, how is she pregnant if, he been in jail, they only had sex once. Now, I was thinking the second time that they seen each other, right before they got arrested, that they possibly had sex, whatever, because then that'll make it that she's like 3.5, 4 months pregnant, probably 5 or whatever, but no, and because she's a little thick, sometimes, the bump don't show right away. But then on the episode, bitch, he said they ain't had sex for like 6, 7 months or whatever. That was the last time they only had sex that one time. I said, oh, so she ain't pregnant. And then he had the nerve to ask her what was she doing while he was locked up. I said, bitch, you don't get that. I was with Megan on that part, bitch. You don't get to ask those questions. Because what the fuck was you doing, bitch? Oh, anyway, girl, y'all tell me what y'all think the secret is that Megan keep on dragging out. Or I should say, WeTV keep on dragging the fuck out, bitch. So it ain't she pregnant. She ain't pregnant, okay? And we didn't establish that unless somehow, some way, she like 6 months and we just can't see the shit, or I should say 5 months and she just ain't showing yet. But, y'all tell me what y'all feel about that. Bitch, this episode was a mess. This episode was a mess. Goddamn, Sarah, get your shit together, bitch. Megan, you's a little bird, bitch. You got the virgin eyes, okay, on TV, and you turned into a straight bird over a nigga that ain't even all that cute. And he ain't even got no money. He can't even buy you no real flowers, bitch. Like, oh, okay. He can't even buy you no real hair, bitch. He can't buy you no Fenty makeup. He can't buy you he can't take you on no shopping spree to Sephora, bitch. All your little makeup product from the Dollar General. He can't do nothing, bitch. Girl, get out of my face. Y'all, I'll see y'all later. Peace.